Ron Howard's story begins far from the glitz of Hollywood in the small town of Duncan, Oklahoma in 1954. Born to Gene Spiegel Howard and Rance Howard, both aspiring actors, Ron grew up in a household defined by determination and quiet resilience. His parents' dream of finding opportunities in Hollywood led them to leave Oklahoma, bringing little more than hope and ambition. The family settled into a modest apartment where every penny mattered and every small victory felt monumental. Watching his parents navigate the challenges of early careers instilled in Ron a deep appreciation for hard work, patience, and perseverance. Even as a child, he understood that talent alone was not enough to succeed. Effort, responsibility, and a willingness to adapt were equally important. These lessons would quietly shape his outlook on life, influencing both his career and personal decisions in the years to come. First steps into acting. Ron's first foray into acting came almost by chance. Yet it set the foundation for his remarkable journey. At just 4 years old, he earned a small role in The Journey, an early glimpse of the recognition his talent would soon bring. By the age of 6, Ron became a household name as Opie Taylor on The Andy Griffith Show, a role that spanned from 1960 to 1968. His warmth, charm, and natural presence endeared him to audiences, making him one of the most beloved child actors of his time. Despite the fame, his parents remained grounded, carefully managing finances and saving much of Ron's earnings to protect the family's stability. Growing up with this balance of opportunity and responsibility, Ron learned to appreciate both the magic of performance and the value of preparation, shaping the principles that would guide his future career in unexpected ways. Navigating teenage stardom. Transitioning from a child actor to a teen star brought its own set of challenges for Ron. The years between roles were often uncertain, with auditions that didn't pan out and long gaps that tested both patience and self-confidence. Yet, in 1974, his life shifted dramatically when he was cast as Richie Cunningham on Happy Days. Overnight, he became a national favorite, representing the optimism and charm of American youth. Fame and recognition followed, but Ron's perspective remained steady. While many young actors became absorbed in celebrity culture, Ron grew increasingly fascinated by the creative process behind the camera. He began observing directors, scripts, and film sets with a critical eye, developing a curiosity about storytelling that extended beyond acting. This growing interest would later become the spark that guided him toward a new chapter in his life. The question that guided him. Even at the height of his acting career, Ron wrestled with an inner question. Was acting the path he was meant to follow, or was there something more he needed to explore? His curiosity was not born of dissatisfaction, but rather a desire to understand the deeper process of storytelling. He became increasingly drawn to directing, captivated by the challenge of translating ideas into fully realized cinematic experiences. Watching films, observing sets, and learning from directors, Ron began imagining how he could shape stories from his own perspective. This quiet curiosity simmered for years, eventually evolving into a clear sense of purpose. The question of whether to continue acting or embrace directing defined a turning point, pushing him to consider his unique abilities and the legacy he wished to leave, ultimately shaping the trajectory of his career in a profound and lasting way. Leaving acting at its peak. In 1980, with Happy Days at the height of popularity, Ron made a decision few anticipated. He stepped away from acting. To the outside world, the choice seemed risky, leaving behind fame, financial stability, and wide public admiration. For Ron, however, the move was guided by authenticity rather than ambition. He felt a calling to direct, to take the skills and insights he had gained over years of acting and channel them into storytelling from behind the camera. This decision marked a new beginning rather than an end, representing a leap of faith toward a creative path that truly resonated with him. Stepping away from the comfort of the spotlight required courage and conviction, yet it allowed Ron to pursue a role that would ultimately define his career, enabling him to shape stories, inspire others, and explore the full depth of his creative vision. Iconic films and lasting impact. Over decades, Ron Howard built a legacy through films that combined technical mastery with emotional resonance. Following Splash and Cocoon, projects like Apollo 13, Parenthood, and A Beautiful Mind solidified his reputation as one of Hollywood's most skilled directors. A Beautiful Mind, 2002, became a defining moment, earning him Academy Awards for Best Director and Best Picture. These works showcased Ron's capacity to navigate complex narratives while maintaining accessibility, balancing intellectual rigor with human warmth. His films often explore themes of resilience, connection, and personal growth, reflecting a deep understanding of human experience. Through his work, Ron demonstrated that cinematic storytelling can be both entertaining and meaningful, leaving a lasting imprint on audiences while inspiring future generations of filmmakers to approach their craft with the same care and vision. Triumphs behind the scenes. While Ron's career flourished, his personal life required strength and perseverance. His family faced challenges, including his younger brother Clint's struggles with addiction. These experiences demanded patience, empathy, and unwavering support, underscoring the fact that even success cannot shield one from hardship. Navigating these difficulties strengthened Ron's sense of responsibility and reinforced his commitment to family and loved ones. Balancing personal and professional life in the public eye required resilience and thoughtful decision-making. These private challenges, though often unseen, shaped Ron's perspective on life, emphasizing values of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. They highlighted that true success encompasses not only career achievements, but also the ability to nurture relationships, offer support, and confront adversity with courage and integrity. Facing loss and grief. Even amid professional triumphs, Ron experienced profound personal loss. The passing of his mother, Jean, in 2000, and his father, Rance, in 2017, marked difficult chapters in his life. More recently, the death of close friend Cindy Williams in 2023 left another emotional void. These experiences reminded him that life's most meaningful moments are intertwined with human vulnerability, grief, and love. Yet despite these losses, Ron continued to move forward, drawing on resilience, family support, and personal reflection. He demonstrated that sorrow and achievement coexist and that enduring impact comes not from avoiding hardship, but from embracing life's full spectrum of experience. These moments of grief deepened his understanding of humanity, influencing both his storytelling and his approach to relationships, infusing his work with authenticity, empathy, and heartfelt emotion. Financial acumen and vision. Ron Howard's career has brought both recognition and financial stability, with an estimated net worth of $200 million. Beyond the numbers, his true wealth lies in creative autonomy, family security, and the ability to pursue meaningful projects. His careful career choices, combined with smart investments and ownership of Imagine Entertainment, allowed him to maintain both artistic and financial independence. This balance of creativity and strategy reflects his foresight and discipline, demonstrating that long-term success in Hollywood requires more than talent. It demands planning, adaptability, and vision. By thoughtfully managing his career, Ron ensured that his work and influence would endure, leaving a lasting mark on the industry while preserving personal fulfillment, demonstrating that true success is measured by both impact and sustainability. A legacy of storytelling. Ron Howard's life is a testament to evolution, courage, and vision. From his beginnings as a child actor in Oklahoma to his teenage fame on Happy Days, and ultimately as a celebrated director and entrepreneur, he has continually reinvented himself. Each transition was guided by curiosity, discipline, and a commitment to authenticity. By stepping away from acting at the height of fame, founding Imagine Entertainment, and creating films that resonate across generations, he demonstrated the power of purposeful choices. His career reflects a rare blend of creativity and pragmatism, illustrating that true influence is built over decades of consistent effort, thoughtful decision-making, and a willingness to embrace new challenges while staying true to one's values. Continuing influence. Even today, Ron Howard continues to create, mentor, and innovate. His ongoing projects, including films, documentaries, and initiatives under Imagine Entertainment, reflect a passion for storytelling and a commitment to excellence. As a mentor and collaborator, he inspires new generations of filmmakers, sharing his knowledge and experience to cultivate creative talent. Ron's influence extends beyond Hollywood, shaping culture and demonstrating the value of dedication, curiosity, and thoughtful leadership. Across more than 6 decades, he has evolved from a child actor to a cultural icon, leaving a legacy defined not only by professional accomplishments, but by character, integrity, and the care with which he has lived his life. His work and example continue to inspire audiences and creators alike. Conclusion. From Duncan, Oklahoma, to the pinnacle of Hollywood, Ron Howard's journey exemplifies perseverance, reinvention, and courage. He has balanced professional ambition with personal integrity, navigating challenges, loss, and public scrutiny while sustaining meaningful relationships and creating impactful stories. His life demonstrates that true success involves more than fame or wealth. It requires vision, discipline, empathy, and the courage to follow one's unique path. Through decades of dedication, Ron has not only crafted memorable films, but also inspired countless others through his character, philanthropy, and artistry. His legacy is measured in the lives he has touched, the stories he has told, and the enduring example he sets for pursuing passion, purpose, and integrity across every chapter of life.